On top of this ambulance, what now? He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
Oh, bell clap.
You gotta be kidding me. Soon enough, they're gonna go through the ambulance. He counters with a great reversal.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster.
only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Countering each other again and again.
It's that top.
Uh-oh. He just flipped the script there.
Oh. Bell clap.
This is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just shows you the lengths these superstars are willing to go to.
Crossfires back.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Punch right in the head.
Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
Big slam.
Oh, my God, no!
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over, Cole.
What type of approach does a superstar need in order to win a matchup like this, Corey?
It's important to remember that you can't win a match like this on emotion alone. You have to devise a plan and execute.
Once locked in the scoreboard! Shoulders are down! Wasted no time breaking that up.
Unique pin combination.
Being carried around now.
Shoulders down, roll.
She breaks it up. Not on her watch. The hammerlock. Flatline. Shoulders down. Pinning predicament. And a lot of Hell in a Cell matches come down to some kind of high-risk maneuver. From your point of view, is that the surest way to success?
Just as many have come down to a creative use of a table or chair. The cell and your opponent will... looking to steal one here. Trying to seal the deal.
It may happen.
And now we see Jane.
Well, maybe it's just me, but you can only be disrespectful.
Attempting an early cover here. Stopping the pin. He's got the shoulders down. And he saves the matchup.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Oh, what a wind-up. Samoan drop.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Going for an early pin. And she gets a quick kick out.
Love the confidence, but it's a little early for that.
Sending to the corner.
DDT!
And right into the pin. Stops the count before a 2.
And our guest official calling that one down the middle.
You can't accuse our guest referee of going into business for himself after that fair count. Bang!
Executed finds his mark.
Right in the solar plexus. Thanks for coming. Right across the larynx.
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Unmitigated demonstration of power. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
And now heading back inside the ring. Oh, wait, what the heck's going on here? Lift it up. What's next?
Well, I guess our official has just established a new group.
Hold on, what's the official doing?
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Setting it up.
Jacob Fatu's having the fight brought right to him there. But now here's Stark.
No, don't do it. It's going to cost you.
They were clearly tired of the biased officiating and just snapped.
I don't care what you think. There's no reason to drop an official like that.
It's incredible.
He's got him down for the pin here. And she's just broken up that pin. Zoe Stark. Backflip, backflip. Here's the cover.
Could be it.
That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Our referee got that down. That's the count cadence of a fair official.
Well, you certainly can't complain about the officiating on that pin count.
You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost. Ooh.
Rolling elbow. What an uppercut.
Charlie. Oh.
Lands the haymaker. Shoulders down, going for the win.
She kicks out with force.
That was far from a typical 3 count.
Our appointed official is clearly not prepared for the rigors of properly counting to 3.
The cover. Is it?
the pin count here.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Hoisted up into a knee. No way he can withstand that.
2, kicks out.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
It makes the pin. This might be it.
Pin broken up. She saw to that. Setting up again. DDT. Fork might have this in the bag.
Into the pin.
Half Nelson applied.
Backbreaker. Snapmare. His current shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. Bringing up the pin count there. And now we see Kiana James.
This is where desperation becomes a factor.
Lifting them up.
There's the go to sleep. That could end Kiana's night.
Immediate cover after the impact.
Oh, what a headbutt. On the mark. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
There is, thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
Well, there she goes.
Inverted face lock applied. Oh, whoa. That might have knocked Jane out for good. Referee out of position. Can't properly count the pin right now. I don't think that's a situation at all here. Gutbuster. Stalking a downed opponent and a vicious boot. Inverted face lock applied. Rolling counter. This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. Makes the cover. What was that? That's not a legit count. You can't get to 3 that fast.
Here is your winner, the Sun.
Gauntlet match rules in this one. We're about to see what these superstars are really made of.
I don't know how anyone can be ready for this, Michael. This kind of match truly tests the limits of every competitor involved. Goodness gracious. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Boom! finish it off. He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Float over.
Float over. Nice. DDT.
Arm wringer applied.
Down for a European arm breaker. Great drop kick. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Vicious, aggressive attacks, showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Counters.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Manages to avoid the pinfall.
He actually got pretty far there for such an early pin.
Great drop kick.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Boom, and finish it off.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Hard punch. Okay, get loose. Have some fun. What a shot. He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
From the apron.
Whoa, look out.
I don't know if Prince can withstand much more of this.
The homework done on Elton is paying off.
Taking his time, preparing to attack. Holy cow! Check it out.
Gauntlet match now underway. As you can see, the first competitors are already in the ring. Once pinned or submitted, the loser goes back to the locker room, and another competitor enters the match, and so on and so forth. The last one standing secures victory. Locking up with one another.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock. Finds the switch and is able to gain control with the headlock.
Oh, what a right! Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
That unraveled on Elton.
Getting him right into the corner. Just caught flush. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Ah, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Oh, God.
Oh, stomping away.
Things now not going well for Elton.
The homework done on Elton is paying off. Slowly. Moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Boom! And another one. Corey, gauntlet matches can be so
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Boom! Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Just teeing
with that fight forever vibe.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Making way towards the top rope.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Up high.
Totally missed that one.
Vicious right forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly. He averts the offense.
Good night. Every strike more devastating than the last. Kick.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Float over.
Into a DDT. Rolling neck snap.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Legs caught.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Bam! Twists the arm and a...
Working on the arm wringer. Oh, and a kick. That was nasty.
vicious knee drop.
Things now not going well for Elton.
Yeah, some flaws in Elton's game plan are being exposed. Wrench in the arm. Pele kick. Throw it over. Nice DDT.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area. Fisherman's Buster. Wow, what a drop kick. Prince saw that was coming.
Prince showing just how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
Turned it around with a reversal.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Up high.
All the way down on the floor.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
DDT. Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this? There's a swinging neck breaker.
Float over. Into it. Oh, gee, straight to the cranium.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. And that's it. Elton Prince is ending his gauntlet match.
Still a long road ahead with many roadblocks yet to enter the ring.
The next combatant is Ethan Page, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet. When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
Danger can come to you at any point until you're the last combatant standing.
Nice side headlock applied.
Good measure.
And that stops whatever Ethan had intended.
Big boot!
Right to the back of the neck. Scoop slam.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Ethan firmly establishing the upper hand.
Such intensity from Ethan.
Such an underhanded tactic there.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense. To the sky. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Goes into the corner.
Ooh, he fends that off.
He's finally finding an answer.
Inverted facelock applied.
Oh, rolling cutter. Ethan's in a terrible predicament.
Inverted face lock applied. Rolling cutter.
He's got this one in the bag now.
2 count. There he goes. Page has advance.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here.
It's about to go down in this gauntlet with Undertaker jumping in.
Oh, what a knee lift. Going for an early pin. And that's it. Thanks for coming.
I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell.
It is going to be an incredible test of willpower for these superstars facing each other now. The first winner will be presented with a whole new set of obstacles with each new opponent.
Certainly the greatest test of a superstar's fighting spirit. It's a long and winding road to earn a victory in a gauntlet match. We'll see if one of these superstars has that willpower.
Honing in on the arm there.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
Oh, ouch!
Looking to keep control by locking in a change. Oh, stinging knee strike to the back.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Lots of hand speed. Lightning fast strikes. Incredible speed. Prince saw that was coming.
O'Connor rolls. Shoulders are down.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Quick pin attempt here. Easily kicks out of that one.
He wasn't even close on that pin attempt.
The element of the unknown is always present in a gauntlet match, Corey.
You have to be ready for anything. If you make it to the next match, you don't know who your next opponent is until you're staring at them.
And you cannot prepare. You cannot formulate a game plan.
I don't know if Prince can withstand much more of this.
The homework done on Elton is paying off.
Launching their opponent across the ring.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Lightning fast strikes. Incredible speed.
Hoisting their opponent. Oh!
Fisherman's Buster.
Gets driven into the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
He's on a roll and looking unstoppable. Ripped off the ropes, shoulder first. Punch right in the head. Kicked all the way to the floor.
He's headed to the top now.
High risk. Look out below. The airtime. The fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Whip back into the ring.
Twists the arm and a...
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs. I don't know if Prince can withstand much more of this.
The homework done on Elton is paying off.
High risk.
He fails to connect. He's able to counter that.
Down low with a kick to the gut.
Into a swinging neck breaker.
Cover! There's two. And that's it. He's ending his gauntlet match.
More challengers left to go. This match is an absolute marathon.
The next combatant is Ethan Page, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.